Kia ora everyone, welcome back to some NZIHL action here on a crisp Sunday at West Auckland, Avondale rink. I'm here joined by Josh. Josh, an exciting game last night. Pretty close call. It seemed like a tale of two halves. The first half with a lot of pressure by the Stampede. Lots of goal scoring opportunities, but Chubba standing on his head was able to take that away. And then the second half of the game, Alex Regan, big solo effort to put the West Auckland Admirals up on a score of 3-1. So Josh, what do you expect out of this game going forward with both teams?
Yeah, well, I hope this game tonight continues as how the second and third period went. It kind of took for a goal to happen before the game really got into it. Both teams were taking a few more risks. The physicality picked up, which I very much enjoy in hockey. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close again, though. Rosters haven't really changed too much. So I think it's going to be pretty even again. I'm going to call for a shootout tonight, actually. I think we're going to go all the way to a shootout.
Yeah, absolutely. I think us and the pack stands here, they'd really enjoy seeing some free hockey, as they call it, some extra hockey. So, yeah, I mean, I think you're bang on. I think both these teams are really physical. I mean, you see the Admirals, that's definitely their MO when they play other teams, is really ramp up the physicality. They've got a lot of big guys out there that know how to check. And the Stampede as well, you know, they have a lot of big bodies, and they're definitely a little bit more of a veteran team. And I find that with the veteran teams, you know, they definitely bring that physical presence a little bit more. So it'll be really interesting to see how they bounce back and if they're able to solve Chubba, because really there were a lot of chances that first game for them, but just nothing went their way. So we'll definitely see. And we'll just look at some players to watch. So obviously Alex Regan, hat trick in last night's game. And this guy is someone who started off in defense and has transitioned to forward really well. Definitely compelled by his great skating. And then we've got Jet McCullum here, who's one of our main point getters in the league, and definitely an offensive force. So both players there looking to break out and be key difference makers in this game.
Yeah, Jet McCullum, only 19, and he's played in quite a few Junior A hockey leagues over in Canada. Originally from Moncton, New Brunswick, and I think he's found a new home here in Queenstown because he played really well last night. That goal that he got to get the scoring going was a pretty wicked shot from the point.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think that's what they're going to have to do if they want to really get some goals on Chubba here, is just shoot it from distance and try to get bodies in front, take away his eyes.
Yeah. For the keys to success tonight, the West Auckland Admirals, they're to continue their dominant penalty kill. Stampede had a few power plays last night, but Admirals were able to shut them down on every single one of them. Chubba is also going to stay in the zone. Generally, your best penalty killer on the team is your goalie, but Chubba is also playing incredibly well 5-on-5 as well. But one thing they really do need to improve on, there were quite a few times, mainly in the first period, where they would pass the puck up from their D zone and it was just going tape to tape, but straight to a Stampede player. They're going to clean that up, or they're going to cause a few goals against there. The SkyCity Stampede, their power play has been ticking this season. They were at 47% starting last night. They definitely dropped percentage after that game. I don't know the maths on that one yet. But also their average shots on goal, 42.8. They didn't reach that last night either, so they're going to have to pick up shots. And as well as their shots, they're going to have to start placing them maybe somewhere else on Chubba. What is Chubba's weakness? Bryce and I commented last night that there was quite a few glove saves by Chubba. Maybe they need to shoot blocker side. Maybe that's where Chubba's weakness is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just speaking to the power play of the SkyCity Stampede, that's really been helped along by the arrival of Jordan Chalice. And if you watch him out there, that guy is such a maestro with finding different people with his passes. He's got great sauce passes, able to find lanes and find seams out there. So definitely look for him to be a key difference maker on the power play.
Yeah, Jordan Chalice, the only movement within the lineup for the Stampede, moving up to the first line tonight. So, yeah, I think they're going to be banking on Chalice, potting a few goals in a rink that he's somewhat familiar with.
Absolutely, yeah. He has definitely spent a bit of time here and has played in front of these fans all too often. So definitely look to see him be a key difference maker. And I think, Josh, we mentioned it, but with Chubba, the one goal he did give up came from the point. There was traffic in front. So I think when you've got a goalie as hot as that, you really can't beat them clean, it's really challenging to do so, and you just have to make sure you get bodies in front, hope it hits off a skate, hope it hits off a stick, gets a deflection, and really if the goalie can't see it, he's not going to be able to save it. And last night we saw that when Chubba could see it, he definitely did save it.
Yeah, it will be very interesting to see how this goes tonight. Now, before we get to the puck drop, I do want to ask Sam, what is your prediction tonight?
Oh, Josh, you're going to put me on the spot here and try and make me not sound like too much of a homer. But, I think that the Admirals, when you got Chubba playing the way he has, you really can't bet against them. And I think we see another dominant performance. And I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think we're going to see, 2-1, 3-1 again. Which direction it goes, I know the fans here would love to see Admirals, but I'm not too convinced. We'll just have to see how they come out of the gate firing.
Yeah, that's all right. As a neutral, I'll keep you reined in on your homerisms. Now tonight, guys, I want to see you guys in the comments. I see we've already got one from Bartek, commentator usually, but he is out sick this weekend. He's saying, hey, Sam.
He's on our injury reserve. He must be one of the only members of the NZIHL who's out.
Yeah, we got I don't think Bartek's actually played backup yet this season, but they've got Lachlan Hyde backing up Chubba tonight.
Yeah, and there definitely seems to be a little bit more of the girls coming out and getting these NZIHL opportunities with Brian Bick of the Dunedin team. So we'll get face-off now, and here we go.
Yeah, we get underway. Stampede. Oh, Regan just coming out, trying to take that face-off back off them. Stampede managed to pick up the puck, skate over the line with it, and they're just going to dump and chase. Chubba stops the puck, makes it a bit easier for his teammates to pick the puck back up. And Guy Kunst looks for the pass to Hayward Jones.
Yeah, and I like this from the Admirals, just buying their time, making sure that they break the puck out correctly, especially after yesterday. It was a bit of a frantic start, and, they need that stability out the gates.
Whoa! Puck came flying our way. We'll do a face-off. Yeah, like you said, Admirals, they need to take their time while they're in the defensive zone. I think they were rushing it in the first period last game. That was their issue. Caused a few icings with their passes kind of not connecting.
Yeah, absolutely. And, there's 60 minutes in a game, sometimes more. You don't have to win it in the first shift. You don't have to win it in the first period. So keeping your cool and composure, I think, will be key for them.
Yeah, as the Admirals win that face-off, but the puck slides all the way down into their zone. They managed to exit the zone, but picked up by the Stampede. Is that McCullum? Oh, no, sorry, that is, that is Jet McCullum with the puck bringing in. McIntosh hunting him down. They kind of lose the puck, but McCullum picks that back up. The Stampede are just going to reset. See what moves they can make. Oh, nice pass in the neutral zone there to enter the zone. Stampede, with the puck just loose in the crease there with the pass, but Chubba manages to make the save.
It looked like it hit someone's stick that was just lying in front of the crease, so that's a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Continues for the Admirals.
Yeah, a bit of traffic in front, manages to stop it. McLeish manages to get the puck out of the zone. The Stampede, we're going to pass it back and forth in the neutral zone here. McCullum skating in. He manages to squeeze down pass into the center, but picked off by Admirals.
And it definitely looks like something the Stampede are trying early on is to try and direct a lot of passes to the center, get that one-time opportunity, and not give Chubba enough time to set and see the puck before the shot comes off.
Yeah, Coyle dumps the puck, but that's going to go for icing.
Yeah, so definitely interesting start to the first couple minutes of the game. Definitely, like I said, it looks like the Stampede are trying to get it in deep and then work a quick pass to the slot for that quick one-timer, take away Chubba's eyes. And the Admirals looking to get a little bit more defensive time.
Oh, quick shot there by Rooney straight off the face-off. Puck getting tied up on the blue line here. Allen fighting for there. Winston Lee putting on pressure. But he kind of passes it straight to TK there. Doesn't have full control of the puck. Battle for it in the corner.
And Winston Lee, a new addition to the Admirals this year, previously on the Swarm. And I think they're really appreciating what he brings to the team this year.
Yeah, he's been a good addition. He's slotted in quite well into how the Admirals play.
Yeah, and he's a high skill guy as well, so he can definitely, you know, turn the tides individually of the game.
As Taylor Kennedy with the puck behind the net. Passes that up. Oh, but stick in the passing lane blocks it. Ben Stephen with the puck. He's going to dump it. Few changes there by the Admirals. Oh, Hasselman coming out. He's a goalie that loves to come out of his crease and maybe make some chaos.
Yeah, not afraid to skate it, eh?
As Hayward Jones with the puck dumps that in. That's picked off by Amston.
Yeah, and a little weak on that dump, and I really like to see the Admirals, if they're going to dump it hard, dump it with a sense of purpose, because if you just send it to the D, you know, it can quickly turn around, and the Stampede are really good on those rush chances, so they need to shut that down.
Yeah, hockey stereotypes generally are a stereotype for a reason. You got to get pucks deep. That's what players always say, get pucks deep. We want hard passes if you're going to be dumping into the zone. Oh, puck getting a bit messy here. Daigle collects that, passes off to Hayward Jones, who collects it off the boards. But that goes straight to Stampede, who's going to dump it for easy pad save by Chubba. Daigle with the puck, looking for what moves he can make. Pass back over to Hayward Jones to Van der Meulen, who's going to pass, or try to get it to his fellow Dutchman, Kunst, but that got deflected by a Stampede player into their zone.
And that's a really nice breakout for the Admirals. I like to see them continue that.
Yeah, McIntosh looking for the puck, got lost in his skates there. Puck manages to come out, but then back into the Admirals zone. McLeish just whips around the corner, picked up by Regan and dumps it down. McIntosh tried to collect it, but McLeish tried. Daigle manages to get a hold of it, skates to a few Stampede players. Oh, tried for the shot that may have been just hit there by Harford. Wasn't able to get the shot away properly. Kunst, I think, has the puck now. No, McIntosh manages to get it. Up to Freya. All the way over to Hurley, I believe. Takes the shot. That went wide onto the boards. McIntosh picks it up now. Looking for that pass in the center. No, opts for the shot. I think that was saved by Chubba. Freya to the corner, but McLeish picks that off. He's going to try and exit the zone. But he gets held off by Stampede players, and a good glove save by Chubba.
And that's something that I think the Stampede will really try to lean on, is their ability to cycle in the Admiral zones, because they do have quite a lot of big bodies out there, especially McIntosh. They can easily win, or more easily win, those battles along the boards and just keep that momentum rolling.
Yeah, thanks, Silly Boys, for the compliment on the commentary. Sam and I aren't the usuals for commentary, so we may be a bit rusty, but we appreciate the compliments. As we get underway, Stampede dumped the puck into the zone. Won't be for icing as he was over the red line. Taylor Kennedy collects the puck. Tries to exit the zone, manages to do it. Guy Kunst chase it. Oh, Vespa, sorry. And Stevens going to chase after that puck with number 9 hot on his tails.
See, this is when it can get a little bit messy, is when the Admirals try to reverse it and the pinching Stampede end up coming away with the puck.
That was a good shot there by Rusky Jones there. Had quite a bit of space. Maybe could have, skated a bit further in. Oh, good hit there. Almost reverse that. Coyle tried, but he was the one down on the ice afterwards. Daigle picks up the puck here. Passes it in center, but no one there to collect it, which will go for icing. There was a little bit of a recurring theme from the first period, but I think that was just a bit mistimed from the forwards staying in the slots there and passing lanes. Yeah,
definitely, and there's a crafty little stick lift by one of the Stampede players to prevent the Admirals from getting a stick on it. That will lead to an icing and an offensive zone draw for the Stampede.
Ellen wins the face-off to Daigle. He's going to take his time, make sure players are skating in the right passing lanes there. Looking for Sestroni, who picks it up tape to tape. He's just going to take some time, wait for some support. He gets dumped behind Hasselman. McCarg with the puck off the boards, chips it up. Devlin making the chase of Hayward Jones. Devlin collects the puck, passes it to Daigle, unfortunately for him, but he manages to get it out of the zone. Hayward Jones picks the puck up over to the side there for Burns to pick up. Pass over to Amston, to McCarg. Picked off by Rooney, who tries to pass it to Allen. Daigle with the puck now. Oh, McCarg was really hassling him with the stick there. Allen just absolutely beats that puck into the corner to whip it round.
That's definitely getting it deep.
Yeah, real hard pass there. McCarg with the puck getting hassled by Winston Lee. Oh, good pass there up to Ross. Takes the shot. Pad saved by Chubba.
And that's one thing that I've really been impressed with Winston Lee is his ability to back check and forecheck. He's really hungry in there, and he's good at stick lifting and getting possession for his team.
Yeah, I think the Admirals, a lot of their player selections are players who play good on both sides of the puck. A lot of them are good at back checking and will always support in the forecheck as well. Quigley manages to steal the puck there. Manages to enter the zone with a pass. Oh, I think that was maybe a little unexpected there by Chamberlain. Puck just manages to get to Hasselman's glove, who freezes it for a face-off.
Yeah, it really looks like for the Admirals, I think the key to them when they have a successful shift is breaking the puck out. If they're able to break the puck out cleanly, it seems like their offense really ticks and they get some good scoring opportunities. But when they're not, the Stampede are right on it and able to generate good opportunities as well.
Good pace so far, pretty back and forth, but quite a few scoring opportunities as well. Shots currently 5-2 to the Stampede. Oh, good work there by TK to stop the puck there. Could have been a good scoring opportunity for Roby.
Yeah, the Stampede player really had to choose if he wanted to take the body of TK or just get the puck deep, and he chose the second one. And I would have as well.
Oh, puck just stopped there by an Admirals player there, but picked off again by a Stampede. Roby with the pass up. Oh, McCullum tried to collect it, but got a little hassled there by Kennedy. Stampede collect that back up to Roby.
So much of this game being played in the neutral zone at the moment. Doesn't really look like any team is able to generate sustained zone time in the other team's zone. Which is a sign of a good balanced game, Josh.
Both teams still getting warmed up. Ooh, puck very close to going into the open door of the bench there. You don't see that very often.
No.
Daigle picking it off right on the red line. Chalice with the puck, made a move, was almost able to recollect it.
And then gives a little cheeky cross check on Regan just to boot.
Yeah, oh, and a little hook there. I don't know if we caught that on camera, but I'm sure that was pretty friendly. They know each other quite well, I think.
And that's one thing about Chalice. For a guy with so much individual skill, he's not afraid to, he doesn't shy away from the physical stuff and sort of the extracurriculars, if you will, of the game.
Yeah, we've got a good rush here for the Admirals. Almost 2-on-1.
Yeah, and it looked like that was maybe Kuntz just overskating it.
And now the other way with McCarg, but Hayward Jones, incredible defense to just get the stick right on the puck. Have we missed something behind the play?
Yeah, it looked like maybe behind the play it was Alex Regan and one of the Stampede players were kind of getting into it. And, you know, that's maybe a side effect of that work that Chalice was doing, you know, needling him a little bit. And we'll look to see if Regan ends up going to the box as well. I think we are going to get matching penalties here, so.
Yeah, I definitely saw him call for two players there. Yeah, Devlin in the box and, yeah, like you said, Regan.
Yeah, and if I'm the Stampede, you know, I take that all day because, you know, Regan with the hat trick in the last game, you know, he's not scoring, he's not doing what he needs to do when he's in the box. So good work and a bit of a crafty veteran move by Chalice there to kind of get under Regan's skin, and he'll sit for two.
Yeah, so we do have 5-on-5 here. So these are offsetting penalties. So for those unfamiliar with the rules here, these players, so we're going to continue playing 5-on-5, but after 2 minutes and the next whistle, Devlin and Regan will be able to come out. That was that Sestroni with the shot there. Good save there by Hasselman.
Yeah, and it looked like Sestroni just taking a hard snapshot at the blue line, and his snapshot is the speed of some people's slap shot, so not a bad play by him. I think he was just looking for a rebound, but none given there.
Yeah, it was maybe a little high and wide, but still getting the face-off in the Stampede zone works out well for the Admirals. Good chase here. Chuba using the stick to kind of clear it out. Stampede saw the puck. Oh, went for a nice backhand there by Ross.
Yeah, Ross just missing on that backhand there, but looking far corner. And
oh, McIntosh between the legs.
Yeah, nifty little pass into the slot from McIntosh.
McIntosh will try anything fancy to get the puck in the right place.
Yeah, and again, it's just the Stampede, feeding the slot, and that's obviously the game plan, is win the battles behind the net and then feed it in front, hope someone's there and they can get that quick shot in.
Good dump and chase by the Admirals to get the change going. Stampede end up with the puck. Hurley skating into the zone. Don't think he fully connected on that shot that went wide. McLeish now dumps the puck out. Wasn't able to exit the zone though. Now the Admirals managed to get it out. Skating in, but the Stampede take it. Roby with the puck. Aimed to pass to Rusky Jones. Gets it there now. Picked off by the Admirals. Puck was a centimetre off from hitting the net and going out, but stays in.
Yeah, Winston Lee just getting the last centimetre of glass there when that dump in.
We had quite a few delay of game penalties last night as well. I think the players aren't used to the kind of low glass we have here in Avondale.
Yeah, I mean, all the glass in all the rinks is different. And even the rinks themselves, like the difference between Botany and Avondale is huge in terms of your gameplay when you have less ice.
Yeah, I was shocked when I went down to Canterbury for the first time this season and saw they don't even have glass on the sides. It's all netting. You couldn't really pick that up on the live streams of watching, so it's cool to kind of see that in person. We've got a loose net guard on the ice there.
Yeah, and that's definitely a sight that you see quite a lot.
Are we getting a penalty here? I don't see a ref with a hand up, but maybe...
I think we might have just gotten a stoppage of game. I think just the puck maybe wasn't moving and we'll get a face-off. It looked like one of the Stampede players was lying on the puck, but he might have been, being pushed down by an Admirals player, so...
Wasn't really making any effort to move out of the way, so good idea to just kind of shut that down.
Yeah, exactly. Get a reset.
Devlin and Regan out of the box. Devlin taking the face-off, but unable to win it there. Admirals pass it up to Quigley, exits the zone. Oh, big hit from behind on Stephen. A bit wobbly there. I think he's all right, though. Oh, all right move there by Chamberlain, but got broken up there by Stampede defense. Oh, long pass out to McCarg, who wasn't able to collect it. Daigle manages to do it right in front of his net. Who's going to skate it coast to coast? Shot on from the blue line.
And a bouncing puck that ends up right by the far post of the Stampede, and that could have been dangerous for them.
Yeah, if that was mishandled by Hasselman there, that could have accidentally gone into the net. Chamberlain with the puck behind the net. Over to Quigley. He's going to look to get that out in front of the net. Daigle passes it on.
Yeah, and that's just unfortunate that it hits Chamberlain, but a great keep-in by Hayward Jones.
Yeah, he's playing incredible this period, Hayward Jones. Good defense, keeping the puck in the offensive zone to keep the attack going. I believe that's Coyle with the puck, making space over to True. Daigle picks that puck off. Little spinner arm there to keep possession. He's going to skate in again. He's looking for a drop pass to Vandermeulen. Shot on. He was almost on the goal line there, but Hasselman still needed to make the save.
Yeah, good keeping by Kunst as well, especially given that Daigle was far forward and they didn't have their normal defenseman back. But it looks like a 3-on-2 here developing.
Yeah, Freer with the pass, looking for McIntosh for the tip-in, but that was stopped by Chuba.
And that was a great challenge by Chuba there. That was a great challenge by Chuba there with the Stampede player coming down the far post. If he hadn't moved out as far as he did, then I think there definitely could have been an opportunity for a backdoor tap in there.
Yeah, common theme I'm seeing here for the Stampede. They're trying to get the puck kind of into the corner and then looking for that center pass, while the Admirals are opting to shoot as soon as they reach the blue line. I'm sure those are both strategies that the coaches have asked them to do.
Yeah, two different strategies, and I guess we'll see which one proves successful with just under 15 minutes left in the first period.
5 minutes left in the first period.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 15 minutes gone.
That's all right. We've got the puck coming out to McLeish, who's just going to backhand it into the corner. Hasselman getting a stick in there to mess the puck up. And this will go for icing as McLeish chases that puck down for the whistle.
Yeah, and I definitely think that the Stampede have decided to change their game plan a little bit from last game, recognizing that Chubba is on an absolute heater and that, they're going to have to get shots in that he can't see, whether that be backdoor plays where he's facing the puck carrier and not looking at them, whether that be, rebounds in front of the net or one-timers in the slot. I think that's going to be their shot of choice.
Yeah, we're going to go for another icing call here. We're going to shout out in the comments tonight to Tommy, who's in the crowd here. He's catching the game while on his honeymoon. That kind of sounds like something I would do personally, but the wife would not let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I can't imagine anything more romantic than coming down to Avondale and watching the Stampede versus the Admirals, but
to each their own.
Yeah. My partner might disagree, though.
Oh, Regan went for the backhand. I couldn't see if he managed to connect on that, but either way, puck does not enter the net. Amston with the puck looks for the pass, but there was an Admiral standing between him and his D partner.
Yeah, very close opportunity by Regan there to put it up to 4 goals in 2 games, and I think there was just a good stick lift of defensive play by the Stampede that was able to take that chance away.
Hasselman opts to play the puck. Daigle collects that now. He's going to look for options. Opts to pass right with Regan getting a bit hassled there, but then no icing call.
Yeah, and that was a smart play from Daigle. He saw that Regan had the Stampede player beat, and he was elected just to get it deep and have him beat out the icing, which he did.
The Stampede now with the puck in the Admiral zone. Hurley passes that round. Picked up a bit of a battle on the balls there. Rusky Jones with the quick shot. Going wide, but Chubba makes the glove save.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I was really impressed with Chubba last game and so far this game was his rebound control, his ability to shut down those rebounds and, make the clean save, and not give them a second chance. And I think that's really key when you're a hot goalie. The problems that you have the most are those rebound chances. So if he can keep doing that, I think.
Oh! Harford put the shot up. I don't know if that touched someone in front. The puck moved a bit odd, so I reckon it must have been tipped.
Yeah, it looked like it could have been a tip or a deflection, but say what you will, there was definitely heaps of traffic in front of the Admirals' net there, and that took away the eyes of Chubba, and it looked like he didn't see it, and it just went right over his gloved shoulder.
Still a little hard to tell on that replay. That may have just gone straight in by Harford. That was very similar to the goal that Jet McCullum scored last night, right off the face-off to the point on the boards, and then kind of just floated past Chubba.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the Stampede need to do is take away his eyes and put in shots that Chubba can't see. And, they were able to follow through with that and get the first one on the board. And we'll look to see how the Admirals respond. I think they're going to crank it up a notch here.
Yeah, is this Chubba's weakness? Maybe Chubba's a little short-sighted, maybe.
I think it's every goalie's weakness.
He manages to collect that one despite it bouncing a bit awkwardly. Let's take a look at this goal again. So we got the bit of a glitchy replay here. Was that touched by Allen? His glove kind of sticks out. Well, I'll see if we can work that out in the intermission. We'll try and slow it down and exactly explain how that went in. But yeah, Harford was awarded the goal. He was the last Stampede player to have touched it, according to the refs.
Yeah, and it was a good play by him and a wise opportunity or a wise decision to take the shot there when he saw traffic in front. So kudos to him, and if he didn't get the goal, then he got a great assist.
Yeah, Stampede will be very happy with this 1-goal lead here, leading in shots 8-5 at the moment. I'd say maybe the Admirals had more offensive zone time than the Stampede, but the Stampede putting more shots up on the goalie.
Yeah, I think the Stampede are really in the mindset of if they've got an opportunity to take a shot, they need to take it. And I think that's the right decision, especially when you're playing a goalie this hot.
Freya with the puck opts for the shot in the same place that Harford scored. But that went high and wide. McIntosh and McLeish battling for the puck on the boards. with Chamberlain and Freya getting involved as well. Regan manages to chip it out of the zone for Vespa to chase onto it. Sorry, not Vespa, that's Kuntz there. Freya now with the puck. Tried to pass it wide, but Regan tipped that puck up. McLeish dumps that into the zone to get his own change there.
Yeah, good job by McLeish to step up and stop the Stampede player from getting a clean break out of the neutral zone.
We may have another icing here. Nope. Refs probably opted that Stampede or Admirals player could have touched that. Hayward Jones goes for the long pass, and that was tipped. I heard the puck touch the stick there, so that's icing waved off.
And that was a little bit of a risky pass up the middle with Ross there waiting in the neutral zone.
Yes, that's that was their issue last night. They were getting picked off, so that was very risky there by Hayward Jones.
Yeah, I think those passes up the middle are something that the Stampede, they're definitely, experienced enough to forecast, and they're going to be able to pick that off.
Stampede put the puck into the neutral zone, battling for a Rusky Jones house. Stroni tried to get the puck, but he was dispossessed by McCullum. Hayward Jones now at the puck. Oh, unfortunate missed pass there. Just didn't get all of his stick on it. Rusky Jones had a good option there to score.
Yeah, and a great save by Chuba there, coming really far out of his crease to challenge that shot and taking away the angle.
Yeah, another shot after that as well. Chuba making two good saves there. Oh, puck just exits the zone there. A little hard to tell off the blue lines, but that did go over. Daigle manages to get that up to Vespa. Puck goes to the center. Sistroni whiffs on the shot, and that is frozen by Hasselman. Stampede have now doubled in shots, 10-5. Take a look at this replay here. Oh yeah, this is Hayward Jones. Sort of whiffs on the pass. Good tape to the wrong player. Admirals kind of win the face-off, but that's picked off by McCarg. He skates into the zone, high and wide. Admirals collect that, opt to dump that off the glass. 40 seconds left. Another pass to McCarg. Not sure if that was touched. Looks like it was, deemed the linesman. Admirals collect the puck. They're going to try and exit the zone. Picked off by McCarg again. Quick shot. Good glove save. Oh, McCarg just gave a cross check there, and he receives one right back. We may have two penalties. Okay, we might get more than two penalties.
Yeah, a couple punches thrown there. It looked like Kennedy and Devlin. Kennedy, one of those players, he's not afraid to back down from anything, and I think he really enjoys that part of the game.
Yeah, I don't need to know what the ref's call is here, but we've got Kennedy in the box for roughing at least. Devlin might be going off for either cross-checking or roughing.
Yeah, I think we'll get two matching roughing penalties here. But you could definitely say there are probably a couple penalties in that.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay here. So McCarg was the first one to kind of start a cross-check to the chest there, and then Kennedy just getting in the cross-check afterwards. I don't think he got penalised then, but then the punches he gave to Devlin afterwards, there were at least two or three good punches there.
Yeah,
and
I think both teams recognize the importance of this game in terms of the standings, and no one wants to back down and give the other team a physical advantage or let them get in their head. So, yeah, I think it's something that we're definitely going to continue to see. And honestly, it's the end of the first period, so we still got two more periods left, and I would definitely expect the physicality to ramp up.
Yeah, once we have the full details on the penalties, I will share them. But at the moment, I can see two Stampede players in the box. We've got McCarg and Devlin, and then for the Admirals, Whitston Lee in the box. So I think we're doing 5-on-4 power play to the Admirals. I believe two will be offsetting, and then one will be, in the box.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get an instigator penalty for the Stampede. It did kind of look like they started it, but I guess we'll see how the Admirals deal with this power play.
We are 5-on-5 here, so potentially there's a misconduct. We will update you guys as soon as we find out the correct information. As we go underway, with only 10 seconds left, Burns with the puck. He goes for a backhand pass to nobody. Admirals need to shoot here with a few seconds ticking down, but nothing eventuates from that play. 1-0 Stampede after the first period. We got a bit excited by the end of it with punches and cross checks happening all over the place. Dylan Devlin at least was given a 2-minute penalty, I can see here.
Yeah, definitely, you know, some extracurriculars, a little bit of fireworks at the end of the first period. But like I said, I mean, there's a lot on the line in terms of standings. I think both teams recognize that being near the top of the table. And, yeah, I mean, physicality is an important part of the game, and there's a huge mental component to that. And, you know, if after a whistle, especially near the near your goalie, things can kick off, and people will take exception to pushing and shoving around the net. So Kennedy, you know, doing what he does is part of the game. And, yeah, I think the Admirals, you know, will hopefully look to come out of that room kind of reinvigorated and not too down on themselves after 1-0.
Yeah, as Southern Man has said in the chat, the blue cow is raging. So expect to see maybe more of that in the upcoming periods, but we're going to take a short 15-minute break here. This is not the only game going on tonight. So if the New Zealand Women's Ice Hockey League game aren't also in their intermission, feel free to tune into that one. The Canterbury Inferno are playing the Dunedin Thunder women's team. So we'll see you shortly after the break.
Kia ora everyone, welcome back to a Sunday NZIHL matchup between the SkyCity Stampede and your West Auckland Admirals. I'm joined by Josh, I'm Sam, and we're just getting ready to start the second period here. Josh, a lot of action in that first period, and it definitely ended with some fireworks. What can you expect from both teams coming out to start the second?
Yeah, well, potentially teams have cooled down a bit with the break. We'll see how things go. I'm hoping that Flair's tempers are still a little flared, but I like the physicality. We'll see how this goes. Just to explain the penalties, from what I've got on my sheet here, we've got two-minute penalties on both sides. So that's Devlin and McCarg for Stampede, and then Whitston Lee and Taylor Kennedy for the Admirals. But I believe we're still playing. We were playing 5-on-5, weren't we?
Yeah. It looked like all the penalties were matching in that out of that scrum, and yeah, it just from my point of view, it just looked like the end of a physical first period, and looked like maybe the Stampede players got a little too close to Chuba, and the Admirals players took exception to that. There was a little bit of pushing and shoving, and I mean both teams not afraid to back down from a physical challenge. So that's what happened, and we did have a 1-0 game at the moment. One goal scored by the SkyCity Stampede in what was, I think, a really nice deflection or screenshot from the point. So I think the SkyCity Stampede coming into this, looking to get traffic in front of the net, and so far accomplishing their objective.
Yeah, as we get underway here, I believe that's McIntosh taking the face-off, who wins it. Puck goes up to Ross, who's going to dump that into the Admiral zone, with Daigle picking it up. He does a backhand pass, behind the back pass to Hayward Jones. Daigle somehow collects it. He plays defense, but he's on the rush there with a good shot saved by Hasselman. Now McIntosh leading with the puck. That gets broken up.
Yeah, and I wonder if that was a little bit of the rationale behind moving Regan to forward as a traditional defenseman, because, Justin does jump up on the rush so much. It does help to have a centerman in Regan who's able to come back and cover for him and still understands how to play defense.
Yeah, make sure it's good to have right-suited defense pairings. You don't want two offensive defensemen playing on the same line. Otherwise, you're lacking any defense. So you'd want an offensive defenseman and a defensive defenseman, or equal strength on both. Regan battling with the puck in the corner there. Puck manages to stay in with McLeish's skate. Puck now picked up there by McCullum. He's going to dump that behind the net to Amston, who's going to do a long pass over to Roby. Looked offside to me, but waved off. McLeish with the glove to collect the puck. He's going to pass that up to Sistroni. He wasn't able to fully collect. Slips over, which halts the Admirals' attack as he has to go and tag up. Stampede now with the puck, bouncing off the freshly cut ice. McLeish passes out to Sistroni. Still wasn't able to stay on his tape. That somehow bounced in. Hasselman, I think, took that way too casually. I think it may have bounced up off of his own stick or something. It was on the other side of where we're standing, so we have to take a look at the replay.
Yeah, it looks like Sistroni with the definition of a goal scorer's bounce here. And we'll take a look. It looks like he just throws it to the net.
Yeah, just a bouncy backhand off, and maybe off of Hasselman's blocker.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, start of the period, the ice is fresh. It's definitely bouncy. We saw that, with some of those passes were hard to receive. And
Sistroni has a much better shot than that, but manages to get that right into the back of the net. Admirals have another chance to take the lead, but that's stopped by Stampede defense.
Yeah, nice cross-ice feed there from Steven to Rooney, who just wasn't able to get everything on it.
1-1 game here in Avondale, 2 minutes into the second period. Chalice with the puck, passes it behind the net to True, who dumps that up. That's going to be collected by Zach Steven. Passes that to a Stampede McCarg.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like that goal by the Admirals gave them a little bit of life. They're coming out, they're skating a lot faster, they're playing a lot more physical. So
Oh, puck bouncing, bouncing weird again. That was going right of the goal. Hasselman stood out, had to quickly come back in to make sure it didn't go in the net. That's Kunst with the centering pass, but that's picked off by Coyle. Manages to get that out of the zone with Freya, the puck to McIntosh. Takes that in, a little bit of stick handling, keeping that away from Daigle. Passes that right into the middle, not able to get put in by the Stampede.
Yeah,
Ross getting hassled.
Good centering opportunity there from McIntosh.
Oh, screened shot there by Freya. Chuba was able to see it, makes the save. Another shot by Freya. That gets blocked out. Amstel with the puck on the point. Blocked by Regan off of his inner thigh.
Yeah, a couple dangerous shots there from the Stampede. A lot of screened opportunities, and just able to see it and get over was Chuba. Keep this a 1-1 game.
Russ with the puck again. Tries to take a shot. I think that was stopped by Regan's stick. McIntosh now behind the net. He's using one hand to try and stick handle. Was almost successful there, but that gets picked off there by Van der Meulen, the Flying Dutchman. Passes that up to Daigle. Again, the offensive defenseman. Unable to make any plays there. Now Amston. Daigle gave him a bit of a rock there. Picked the puck off Amston. Now behind the Admirals net. Vesper coming in to make sure that Hurley is not able to get a touch on the puck. Up to Regan, but McCullum has. He's just going to dump that in. Glove side. Shades of his goal last night.
Yeah, and Chuba will just elect to play that. Keep the momentum going. Looks like both sides really humming offensively now. So.
Yeah, that's already 5 shots in the period for the Admirals, and I think 3 for the Stampede this period. So already off to a really quick start. McCullum from the point. Oh, almost tipped in front there, but that was, messed up in the middle in the slot.
Yeah, good job by Sestroni there to pick up that loose rebound, because it definitely looked like a Stampede player was on the doorstep there, if he didn't clean that up.
Hurley took a really hard hit from behind. Looks like he kind of whacked his head on the corner of the boards. He was a little slow to get up, but he looks to be all right. And take a look at the replay here. Sestroni's backhand bouncer. Admirals win that face-off. Elects to put it behind the net. Oh! It looks like we have a goal. Ref is calling goal. I will need to see how that happened. I was focused on the play before. What a quick goal by the Stampede there. I think it was maybe just trickling in, and Admirals player there tried to get that out of the net, but it was too late. Puck already crossed the line.
Yeah, it looked like the West Auckland Admirals player was just trying to clear the zone there and just send it around the boards, and just got picked off by the pinching defenseman of the Stampede, and he took a slap shot, and that's goal 2 for them.
Yeah, 2-1 Stampede, 5 minutes into the second period.
Yeah, and I think that just highlights, how good the Stampede are at pinching into the Admiral zone, and it makes it exceptionally difficult for them to break it out. And in that case, Admirals were potentially better to do a short pass there.
As soon as we find out who that goal scorer was, I will let you know. I missed that while we were watching the replay again. Stampede with the puck, dumped into zone. They are offside, but they managed to tag up. Goal going to Maxwell McCarg, assisted by Thomas Coyle there. True with the puck on the red line, going to dump it. No icing as he is on the red line. Puck still in the Admiral zone. Chalice with the shot. Oh, tipped in by McIntosh. 3-1 Stampede, 2 very quick goals. Yeah, good shot by Chalice. it was looking like it was going wide, so probably opting for a tip. McIntosh in the right spot to tip that in.
Yeah, and you can see 1, 2 Stampede players right in front of Chubba there, taking away his eyes and looking for that deflection, and just a perfectly placed floating shot there by Chalice, able to get the deflection. And I mean, that's what the Stampede have to do is get those dirty shots, get those shots that Chubba can't see or can't react to. And just like that, we've got a 2-goal lead for the Stampede.
Yeah, McIntosh put his hands up first, but that may have been Freya who actually put that in.
And it looks like we're going to get a delayed penalty here against the Stampede for high sticking on Regan. He was the one who got high sticked. So we see Chubba going to the net, and now we'll get the whistle.
Yep, high sticking. Might be able to see that on the replay. Who have we got going to the box? Oh, yeah, we've got, Lachlan Freya in the box there.
So I think this is a really big power play for the West Auckland Admirals here because, you know, they've given up 2 quick goals. They need to get some momentum back. So really look to see them push it here and capitalize on this man advantage.
Yeah, Daigle on the point, passes that to Chamberlain. Vandermeulen. Regan getting battled on the corner. Sneaky glove on his shoulder there. Daigle dumps that back into the corner.
Yeah,
cleared by McCullum.
That looked like that could have been a penalty, like a holding on against Regan.
Behind the play, we've got McCullum yelling in Regan's ear. I'd love to know what he was talking about. Maybe they've got a catch-up barbecue afterwards. And Rusky Jones dumps that puck down for Chubba to collect and set up for the Admirals to do a breakout power play.
Yeah, Admirals just really struggling to get set up in the Stampede zone here. It looks like they're just a little bit scrambly, not really themselves as Kunst loses that puck.
Yeah, Rusky Jones hard on the forecheck for the penalty kill. With that size, he can be a presence up on the forecheck, especially with that long stick, the long reach. Daigle with the puck, causes Roby to fall over. Oh, puck in the middle there, and scored by the Admirals.
And guess who? Alex Regan with the goal. And number 4 for number 4, as Alex Regan picks up his 4th goal of the weekend on a beautiful feed there. I think that was Kunst maybe, who looks like Vandermeulen actually able to get that puck, feed it into the center, and Alex Regan just battling away, strong on his stick, able to poke that one in.
Yeah, good power play goal there by Regan, just cleaning up the loose puck in the crease. A goal's a goal. It is 3-2. Second period's where all the goals are happening.
Absolutely, and it's just a huge goal for a momentum boost for the Admirals, as it looked like they were at risk of this game getting out of hand and running away from them. But all of a sudden, Admirals charging out of the gates, and we've got a 1-goal game here.
Physicality picking up too. Sistroni with the puck, puts that into the center, not collected. Another pass into the center, not collected. That's Hayward Jones dumping it up. Oh, we got a penalty in front. I believe they're giving it to Coyle. Ref gave a big point to Coyle there. Take a look on the replay. Watch Coyle in the middle here, number 26. Oh yeah, cross check to, another one. It's the second one that got the penalty.
Yeah, it looks like a couple cross checks for Vesper there.
At least in the NHL, the refs usually allow 1 or 2 cross checks, and then it's the 3rd or the 4th one that gets the penalty. So the refs here saying, Coyle, just settle it down, just give him the 1, don't do any more than that.
Yeah, well, there's a fine line between, clearing the opposing player out from in front of your own goal and then, trying to break their back.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find that line, to be honest, playing defense. So power play again for the Admirals. Can they capitalize again? Vandermeulen with the puck, passing behind the net to Kunst. The Dutch connection here. Regan with the puck behind the net. Passes it, trying to get into space. Daigle, is he going to shoot from the point? No, opts to pass. Center blocked, picked up by Regan. Pass back to Daigle on the point. Shoot, but that's deflected up and maybe a little messy, but Stampede managed to get that out.
Yeah, it looks like the Admirals calling for a hand pass there, but I think that the rule is as long as you're just trying to throw it out of the zone, then it's not deemed a hand pass. But you can just see the momentum change here as the Admirals really have turned up the gas.
Ooh. Puck hits the other side of the net, and the Stampede managed to clear that again by Lachlan Frail with the dump. Daigle with the puck, getting hassled there by Rusky Jones. Passes that to Hayward Jones. The two number 9s with Jones as the second part of their last name. Hayward Jones with the puck. Opts dumped it. That was McCullum completely lost with the puck. Puck was under his skates.
Yeah, it looked like no one knew where the puck was there for a second.
Hassel with it. McCullum dumps that round. Steven keeps it in.
Yeah, good keep in there from Steven on an absolute rocket around the boards.
Another dub. That was a very hard and powerful shot down to the other side of the ice. Oh, no. Stick got caught in the Zamboni door.
Well,
that's happened to my brother in one of the games before.
Yeah, we'll look to see if the Avondale Zamboni door claims another victim there. Looks like the stick's intact.
Oh, coming in with speed, Rooney. Oh, he actually doesn't look too good. Hit his shoulder pretty hard on the boards. He's on 2 feet now, slowly skating off. Not offside as the Stampede took the puck into their zone. Vesper now with the puck. Regan enters the zone, not able to fully collect the pass. Kennedy with the shot on the point, blocker saved by Hasselman. TCAT the puck, opts for another shot on net. Henry coming in. Offside, but Admirals tag up quick. Again with the possession, Regan coming in. Drop pass to Sestroni, shot just high. Just centimeters over the crossbar. Again, another shot blocked by Amston, I believe. Admirals pick up the puck again. That was high and wide. Kennedy, shot blocked by Amston's knee and off, out of play.
Yeah, and this is what the Admirals need to do is get that offensive pressure turned right up. You saw that after that second goal on that power play just been. You know, they were able to get so much momentum from that, and they look really confident in the Stampede zone. They're getting a lot of offensive zone time, and they just need to continue pressing here.
Yeah, you saw in that replay, Rooney taking a hard hit into the boards. I'm guessing his shoulder was the one that was impacted there. We'll let you know if we see him jump back onto the ice. Shots 18-13 for the Stampede. Quite a few more shots tonight, which is good to see. Challenge the keepers a bit more. Face off here, won by the Admirals. Hayward Jones. We've got a penalty on the play. I believe there was a hooking. Straight off the face off. No, high sticking, sorry. That's going to go to Ross. That was likely a unintentional high stick as he was probably just trying to lift his stick. Lift Hayward Jones's stick.
And this is if the Stampede, this is when you have to be telling your bench, tone it down, because giving the Admirals continuous man advantage opportunities is just one way to get rid of your momentum.
Van der Meulen with the puck over to Kunst. Takes a shot, blocked by a player in front. To Van der Meulen, back pass. McIntosh saw that coming a mile away and jumped in quick on Van der Meulen to stop that pass. Daigle setting up. He goes to stick handle. Manages to kind of collect it, but now that's picked off by McCullum. Van der Meulen with the puck to Regan. Van der Meulen back to Regan. He's going to pass out to Daigle on the point. To his other D to Kunst. And that's going to be easily cleared by the Stampede True there. Battle for it on the boards. Kunst collects the puck. He's going to look for a pass.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the Admirals just needing a little bit more of a sense of urgency here. They had opportunities where they were set up in the Stampede zone.
Ooh. Yeah, penalty there on inflicted on Devlin. Yeah, okay, it's going to go to Kunst. Not exactly sure what the call would be. Maybe roughing. We've got Devlin push him up against the boards there. Kind of just gave him a bit of a violent shove. I'll let you know once we know what that exact call was. I missed the ref signal. Good news, Rooney was on the power play there for the last little bit. So he looks to be all right. It looks like it was cross-checking to Guy Kunst.
And this is a really crucial penalty kill here against the Stampede for the Admirals. You know, they've managed to get back a lot of momentum here with that second goal, and now they're facing a extremely dangerous Stampede power play that we talked about earlier at the start of the game.
Yeah, 20 seconds left with 4-on-4, which is going to create some space on the ice, which you need in the smaller Avondale rink. Space is precious. Burns with a little shot to Chubba's chest. Yeah, Burns just kind of entering the zone. Probably opting to get the face off.
Nifty little toe drag into a shot there. Channeling his inner Connor Bedard.
Admirals win the face off. They're going to dump the puck and chase Chalice with it. Over to Freya.
And now we'll get to see the Stampede power play in action.
Yeah, only 1 minute and roughly 10 seconds for the power play. Plenty of time to score, but they need to be playing down the other end of the ice where they currently are. That was a misinformed pass there, which won't help them out. Stampede collect possession there. Good hand moves by Chalice. McIntosh will recollect the puck. Passes out to Ross. Makes a little move there. Drop pass to McCullum. Quick shot there by the defenseman. Now Chalice with the puck. Pass that to McIntosh. Over to McCullum. Waited for half a second and opted to shoot. Pass back to McIntosh. Shot low and to Chubba's left. Hits off his stick onto the boards behind him, but recollected by the Stampede.
And this is when the Stampede are at their most dangerous, when they're set up in the opposing player's zone and they've got that advantage.
Oh, went for a one-time pass to McIntosh. Missed. Ross with the shot. Good one-time chance there. I don't think he fully connected on it. Otherwise, that would have been a ripper right into the back of the net. McIntosh keeps control of the puck. Regan hassles him there. Puck slides down to McCullum's stick. He's taking a shot from the point. Low and to the left. McCullum again with the puck. That's got to be 4 shots for McCullum in the last minute or so. Oh, good opportunity there by Freya, but just to the right of the net.
And some good offensive pressure here from the Stampede as they're just hemming the Admirals in their own zone, unable to break it out. Looks like they might get an opportunity now.
Yeah, Stampede with 11-shot lead on the Admirals. Ooh, icing call there. That was pretty 50-50 to me. McCullum was there to race for it. We take a look at the replay. Oh, yeah, of this icing call. So the refs are supposed to judge this at the hash marks. A little tough to see where those hash marks are. Yeah, but that's an icing call. So now we're down in the Admirals' defensive zone. Burns with the puck, who dumps it round. That will be collected there by Hayward Jones.
And the Admirals with some tired bodies out there as they were unable to change off that icing. And the Stampede just looking like they're having their way.
Anston had a good shot with the puck getting deflected in front, but unable to find the back of the net. Might be another icing here, yep, as Burns manages to beat out Kunst in the race.
And a little bit of a lapse in judgment there by Chamberlain as he sends it down the ice. Just hopeful for a change. You know, they're real tired out there. They got some tired bodies, but fortunately that one goes all the way and we get an icing. And we'll see that tired Admiral squad and see if they're able to get it out of the zone.
Yeah, they're only digging a bigger hole for themselves here. Shot there by Chubba. Luckily he collects it. The Admirals are able to make a change now, get some fresh legs.
Yeah, huge there by Chubba to get a whistle for the Admirals.
Face-off to the right of Chubba. Devlin, the face-off wizard tonight, unfortunately loses that one. Hayward Jones picks that up. This is Stroney manages to get that out of the zone. McCullum picks it up. Cross-ice pass. Wasn't able to connect to McCarg, but Devlin collects and dumps it round. Daigle with the puck behind the net. Going to take his time, make sure that we've got the right play set up here. Stoney not able to collect that pass.
And that's what the Admirals need to do when they're bringing the puck out of the zone, I think, is just take some time and make that good crisp pass up the center of the ice. Because if they just throw it all along the boards, you know, the Stampede are so good at pinching, they're just going to pick that off every time. And we already saw one goal eventuate like that.
Yeah, it was a high pass there, close to hitting the ceiling. Daigle collecting the puck again. Chalice gets that. Opted to dump behind the net, but no one there. McIntosh picks that off to Chalice. Looks for the center ice pass. McCullum picks it, but kind of whiffs on the shot there. McCullum just keeps that in. That was riding the blue line there. Chubba with the save with his shoulder. Chalice with the puck. Using the time and space to find the right pass, and a glove save there by Chubba.
And another glove save by Chubba, able to shut it down and get a face-off for a tired squad out there. So really good job by Chubba. We talked about it earlier, that rebound control and how critical it is to a game, and it's just another element of having good rebound control is the ability to get whistles and, you know, get a change in when your guys are tired in your own zone.
This period has flown past, 1 minute left. Stampede have now more than doubled in shots on goal. But we've still got a 3-2 game here. Plenty of time for the Admirals to get that game-tying goal.
Yeah, and a good rush there by Allen, just trying to drag it through the legs, but we look like we've got a 2-on-1 here.
Oh, Ross went with the pass, but that was actually deflected by Kennedy's leg, which actually put the puck in a worse position. Chubba had to make the save off of it.
Yeah, that looked like a really dangerous bounce there. It almost went 5-hole on him. And it's the last thing that you expect, I think, when you're a goaltender and there's a 2-on-1 is, you know, that puck coming off your defender and actually getting redirected into the net. So good reflexes there and maybe a little bit of puck luck for Chubba as they're able to avoid turning this game into a 4-2 game.
Yeah, as a defenseman, one of my biggest nightmares is trying to stop a 2-on-1 and it just bounces off of my leg and straight into the net. It's only happened once, and it's a recurring nightmare for me now.
Well, that's why they call it a game of inches.
Amston racing for that puck, just enough for icing. He was going his full skating speed, but if he was any faster, that may not have been called for icing. 33 seconds left. Good chance for the Stampede to extend their lead. Face-off went towards the Admirals win, but picked off by a Stampede. Big hit there by Rusky Jones. Collected there by Roby behind the net. McLeish stops that behind the net pass. Admirals now with the puck. 12 seconds left. They're going to have to make some interesting moves here, but that's picked off by Amston. Kennedy racing back, manages to stop any scoring chances, and that will be the last play for the second period.
Yeah, great job by Kennedy there, able to get body position on a streaking Stampede player and shut down that last-minute scoring opportunity. You can see here, yeah, just muscling him off the puck, and that's exactly what you need to do in that instance, is not even look at the puck, just take away the body.
Yeah, definitely used his body there. Usually you would try and actually have your stick lower, so that way you can opt for that stick lift, but his physicality was enough to get that puck out of any danger areas. All right.
Yeah, so end of the second period, a lot of shots. I think the offensive pressure on both teams, or by both teams, really ramped up there. You could definitely see that. It was definitely reflected in the amount of shots, and especially the high danger shots. And you know, that first goal that the Stampede got was a little bit of an awkward one, especially the same with, you could say the same with the Admirals, but definitely those next two goals, those were definitely right out of the playbooks of the coaches, I feel, with how they wanted to approach this game. So it might be similar to last game in the sense that, you know, it started off slow in the first, and it's really starting to kick into gear.
Yeah, well, both teams have had 5 periods to kind of warm up to each other, and so we're probably looking for the best period of hockey for the weekend right after this short break. We will see you guys in 15 minutes.
Kia ora, everyone. Welcome back to the third period of the West Auckland Admirals versus the SkyCity Stampede. Currently looking at a 3-2 game here with the SkyCity Stampede having that 1-goal advantage. Josh, it's been a really close matchup. The first period being a little bit slower. I feel like both teams just trying to find their foot and feel the other team out. And then the second period, full of action, full of goals. What are you expecting for this third period here?
Yeah, at the moment it's looking like the Stampede have the momentum, but if the Admirals can get a quick goal out of here, then they should be able to have a good ride home to maybe win it tonight. The shots the last period were definitely in the Stampede's favor. I think it was 17 shots to the Stampede, 8 to the Admirals.
Yeah, definitely a game of momentum here. I mean, you definitely saw that with the quick goals out of the gate for the Stampede, it looked like the Admirals were a little bit flat, and then they were able to get that one by Sestroni, and then after that they were able to pick it up. So I think both teams here really need to capitalize on their opportunities and get momentum swinging in their favor, because it is a close game and every little bit is going to count.
Yeah, and for those joining from the end of the New Zealand Women's Ice Hockey League game, the Canterbury Inferno taking out the win 3-1 over the Dunedin Thunder women's team. As we get set underway, Vandermeulen wins the face-off against McIntosh. Daigle collects the puck, passes that to Vandermeulen in the center ice, over to the 4-goal scoring weekend player, Alex Regan.
Yeah, Regan, lucky number 4. That's his 4th goal of the weekend here.
He probably shouldn't score another one, just keep it at 4.
Yeah, I reckon. Or I'll have to change his number.
Yeah.
It sounds like a headache for whoever's in charge of the jerseys, so keep it at 4.
Yeah, the Admirals don't have a number 5, so it should be doable. Just got to change the nameplate around. I'm sure they've got much more important things on their mind, though, as we get started for the third period. Stampede managed to keep that puck into the zone. They had lots of offensive zone pressure to end the second period. The Admirals coming back all right so far. Hasselman was about to go touch the puck, but realized he didn't need to. He had his defenseman helping him out. Kennedy dumps that puck in. Could have been icing, but there were other players that could have touched the puck instead. Kennedy again dumping that into the zone.
Yeah, I think this is what the Admirals need to do. Just get it deep and keep up the forechecking pressure, you know, and hope that the Stampede cough it up in the neutral zone and they can get a nice transition rush off of that.
Jim McCullough managed to skate the puck almost the whole way, but now we're going to battle for it over the blue line. Rusky Jones will dump that in and will put on the forecheck as he has done so well this game. Hurley dumps the puck in for a chase. Unfortunate they couldn't get the pass out of the zone there. Stampede will continue the pressure. Roby very close to a high stick there. I think he was centimeters away from was it Chamberlain's mask?
Yeah, great forecheck there from the Stampede as they were able to get a significant amount of offensive zone time there. Just forechecking hard and managing to get that puck away.
Amsworth the puck, backhands round to Hurley to get it out. Stampede careful, they don't have too many men on, but they're patient and unfortunately lose the puck there, but Admirals now going to put pressure on. Center ice pass to McIntosh. Daigle really falling over there.
Yeah, uncharacteristically losing an edge there.
Sure, quick shot in there on the point. Daigle now off the puck. He's going to use the speed to come out off the pass. Harford over to his D partner. Oh, a pass just broken up by Daigle. Otherwise, Ross could have had a good chance there. He takes the shot from behind the blue line, and Chubba accidentally drops the puck, and it rolls back into the net. I've never seen that before at any level.
And just when you thought the Sistrone goal was the weirdest goal you were going to see today, I think that one takes the cake.
2 big blunders by the goalie here. Yeah, easy glove save by Chubba. He elects to just kind of like freeze it, but lost sight of the puck, and unfortunately momentum was going the other way.
Yeah, and we'll just take a quick break here to thank our sponsors. The Admirals like to thank their jersey sponsors, NZ Drinks, for their continued support this season. Thank you, NZ Drinks, for sponsoring the Admirals jerseys.
4-2 game now. Does that even count for a shot on goal? I think technically they need to put that up. So shots on goal, 29-13 to the Stampede. Daigle with the puck. He goes for a long pass up to Regan, but that gets blocked off by Burns. Amsom, awkward pass to the net there. He goes for a pass, but that's a little bit of a battle. Center ice, sticks going flying, tripping up. Ref's hands remain down, no penalty on the call.
Yeah, crowd definitely wanting a call on that.
Chalice with the puck. Opts to shoot it. Or was that a pass to Devlin or Burns?
Trying to get it deep in the corner there. Smart play by Chalice to not lose it on the blue line, just elects to throw it down in the corner.
And Chalice again with the puck, shoots it up. Pretty sure that went off of Daigle's stick or something. Just hits the ceiling there, so out of play.
So we'll thank another one of our sponsors here. Do you have IT problems? If so, contact Nice IT, the nice guys in IT.
Yeah, Chubba may be tired there. Kind of unfortunate play there. That will be a goalie nightmare. I hope Chubba's able to get some sleep tonight.
Yeah, and it just goes to show it happens to everyone. Best goalie in the league, you know, All Blacks, or Ice Blacks, not the All Blacks, the Ice Blacks, you know, starting goalie, and, you know, if it can happen to him, and it can happen to anyone, so he'll just shrug it off. I'm sure he's been there before. Yeah. And the Admirals will look to counter with 2 quick goals of their own here.
Yeah, he's going to have to rely on the skaters for the Admirals to start putting some pucks past Hasselman now. Obviously easier said than done, as Hasselman is a known Ice Black as well.
Yeah, and we'll just like to thank another one of our sponsors here. We'd like to thank West Auckland Admirals alumni Andy Hart and Hart Electrical for their support for the season. Andy Hart did his fair share of games here with the Auckland Admirals, so nice to see him contributing off the ice as well.
Stampede come away with the puck from that face-off. A few fancy moves there by Ross, but the puck exits the zone. Ross again passes that back to Burns. D-to-D pass to Amston. Long ice pass to McIntosh. Manages to get the tip directly onto the net there. Impressive to have that hand-eye coordination with the stick. That's Ross again, I believe, taking the puck into the zone.
Yeah, and these goalies are so used to dealing with shots, you know, perfect shots labeled for the top corner, that when they get an awkward shot, something that doesn't mean to be put on by the person shooting it, sometimes it can catch them a little bit off guard. And that's why they say there's no bad shots in hockey, and, you know, we've seen that tonight on a couple different occasions.
Stampede have to tag up there as McLeish takes the puck out the zone. Chamberlain with the puck, but just loses it there. They're going to have to back check to collect the puck. That's Rooney with the puck. Kind of dumps that in. Another hard pass to McCarg.
Yeah, it does well to handle it cleanly.
Where's the puck? We got there Chalice. Just lose that. Taylor Kennedy now with the puck. He just dumps that off the boards to get it out of the zone. Burns will recollect it. Or wasn't expecting Stephen, I believe, with coming in behind him. And now we're going to get tied up on the boards again. It's Zach Stephen now with the puck. Passes that to Kennedy. Wasn't expecting it, but manages to collect. Burns over to McCullum. Over to McCarg, up to Rusky Jones. Oh, shot just wide, low across the ice. Admirals heading the other way now. Quigley and Stephen. I think that was an offside call. That was just a little bit of a late whistle.
Yeah, it looks like an offside call here. And we'll thank another one of our sponsors. We hope you're enjoying this heart-stopping action. On that note, a big thank you to AED NZ, Cardiac Equipment Specialists.
Van der Meulen taking the face-off there against Rusky Jones. Amston now with the puck. He's going to skate up with it. He's got legs. He also shoot. Chubba with a very small rebound, but collects it himself, eliminating any danger chances there.
Yeah, we just want a quick change up here. The jersey sponsor is actually Pure NZ. NZ Drinks was labeled on our sponsor sheet, but I don't think they exist as a company. So if you're out there looking for a company to start, NZ Drinks might be available for you. I don't think it's trademarked.
They could be our next big sponsor, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, if any of you guys do have money floating around, feel free to sponsor our teams. Get your logos on the jerseys or around the ice. All of these players are paying to play to bring you guys this incredible entertainment here. It would be really great if we could eventually ease some of that burden for these players.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a great opportunity to get your brand out there. I mean, you can see here, we can see here that the stands are absolutely packed. There's a lot of people listening on the live stream. So if you are looking for opportunities to get your brand out there, you know, reach out to the NZIHL because you could be in for a big opportunity.
Face-off won by the Admirals here. McLeish up to Henry. Henry and Vesper looking to get that puck, but Ross comes in and just takes that puck all for himself. McLeish skating back. He just dumps that. Henry gets a handle of the puck up to Vesper. Vesper pass over to Mason Kennedy there.
Yeah, and good job by the Stampede defender there, just taking away the angle and blocking the shot there.
Veteran McLeish dumping that puck into their zone for the chase. McIntosh playing a bit of a seagull here, ready for the long pass.
Yeah, able just to sneak behind everybody and beat out the icing there, and that was a really crafty veteran move there by McIntosh.
Well, no one really with control here. Freya picks that up, and then Rooney steals it back. Kind of gets it to Chamberlain, picked off by Freya. Possession changing every few milliseconds.
Yeah, it really seems like both teams are battling it out in the neutral zone and just trying to get it deep. So really close contest here, and we'll look to see who gets the next goal. I think the next goal is really going to be critical.
Oh, good save there by Chubba. Just above his helmet there, glove save.
Yeah, and we'll thank another one of our sponsors here. The Admirals would like to thank All Plumbed In for their sponsorship this season. For all your plumbing needs, go to allplumbedin.co.nz.
Face-off won by Stampede. Admirals managed to get the puck, but Chalice gets that. Over to McCarg. Oh, puck loose. Devlin available. Good save by Chubba. Sort of with the glove, but on the outside of his glove, making it like a blocker save.
Yeah, and that puck looked destined for the far post there as Chubba keeps this a 4-2 game with an absolutely stellar save.
Yeah, fast moving. Chubba did well to get to the other side in time. Amston, the defenseman, coming in with a powerful shot. Glove saved by Chubba.
Yeah, and that's one thing that really impresses me about Chubba is just how good he is post to post and moving. You know, it looks like there's a wide open side of the net, and then before you know it, he's moved over there. He's able to push off his post so well. So, I mean, that's what makes him so effective and able to stop those shots that look like no-brainers, really.
Now, Sam, you might remember in our pre-game show that we did, one of the keys to success was the Stampede had, on average, 42 shots on goal. And that, I think, leads to a lot of success. The Stampede have got 37 shots at the moment, looking more like themselves compared to, I think they had roughly like 28, 29 last night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've got so many offensive weapons that it just makes sense that they would have such a high shot count. And I think sometimes maybe that can kind of do them a little bit of a disservice. They've got so many players that can pass so effectively that they end up moving the puck around in the zone a lot when they really can just have the opportunity to put a shot on net.
Yeah, puck really messy in the high slot there, excuse me, but Hayward Jones has the puck. He's going to skate through with it. He loses it. Roby used his stick to dispossess him, and it's going to be an icing call. So we're going to go all the way down into the Stampede zone for a face-off. I see we got someone saying that Aston Brooks is currently the ranked #1 goalie in the league. I can't really argue with that as well. We've got some really good goalies this season. I'm not exactly sure how you want to rank by #1. I believe Connor Parr might be leading in save percentage, but Aston Brooks, oh no, we've just got the stats up here. No, Aston Brooks took the lead, I'm guessing from the last weekend against the Swarm to increase that save percentage. 94 save percentage, that is ridiculous in the New Zealand Ice Hockey League. McIntosh with the puck. He's going to do a long pass to Freya. No one touches that. Could go for icing. Yep, will do. Freya not too happy with that, but he was definitely behind an Admirals player on that race.
Yeah, and it looks like the Stampede are really trying to stretch the ice out now as we get later into the final minutes of period 3, as they're just looking for those long stretch passes, maybe catching the defenseman on the Admirals pinching, as the Admirals really do need to start making up offensive ground here.
Yeah, just any shot on net will probably help the Admirals out, at least make that shot count look a little more reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've seen throughout the entirety of this game that there's no such thing as a bad shot, so they just need to keep getting pucks on net.
Oh, crossbar shot by Ross there. Hit the top crossbar and down and bounced out though.
Yeah, absolute rocket.
Love hearing that ding. Actually, it kind of depends whether what team I'm cheering for, but usually you like hearing that ding as a goalie.
Yeah, regardless, if you're the shooter, it sounds a lot better when there's a buzzer right afterwards.
Yeah, want the red flashing light, accustomed to it. Rooney with the puck, he enters the zone. He gets hit by True there. Took a little cross check. A little bit of rough stuff behind the play, but we're going to play on.
Yeah, and it's good to see Rooney back after taking that awkward fall into the boards at the earlier stages of the game.
Yeah, hopefully that was just a bit of a stinger for him, but he's looking at roughly 100% now. Stephen's going to collect that puck over to his D partner Kennedy. He's going to dump that round. No winger on the point as the Admirals were changing.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough change there with the Stampede in the Admiral zone. It's not typically when you go for a change, and yeah, we saw that the Stampede once again able to get the defenseman to pinch and take away the clearing opportunity by the Admirals.
Stampede are going to be happy with the puck getting tied up on the boards there, but the puck squirts loose. Now we got a kind of a 1-3 here. Oh, he gets rocked, falling on his backside there. Puck falls out. I'm pretty sure that hit the glass, so we won't get a delay of game here.
Yeah, nice rush by Quigley there, and then follows up with a nice hit and forces the Stampede player to throw that puck out of the zone, and it looks like we are going to get a face-off outside the Stampede zone.
Yeah, if you saw in the replay there, the from the hit, the boards or the glass kind of moved, keeping the puck almost in, so that way there wasn't a delay of game penalty. Interesting strategy. I don't think you'd be able to actually pull out in real time, but it's kind of interesting to see that there. 6 minutes left. 2-goal deficit for the Admirals to try and come back.
Yeah, and the Admirals really starting to have their main enemy be the clock here with only 6 minutes left. Really look to see them push the pace and maybe take a little bit more chances and give up some defensive risk to get a goal here.
Yeah, Regan almost making space there, but wasn't able to keep control of the puck. But we're going to get an icing call, another face-off in the Stampede zone. Now, if they were going off of a running clock, the Stampede would not be too upset with icing it here, but we do play with a stop clock at this level. Stampede win the face-off and dump that round, but McLeish will collect that. Kuntz now with the puck. He's going to do a high dump in, hoping that maybe bounce the wrong way and catch Hasselman off guard.
Yeah, with some of the goals we've seen today, that's honestly not a bad play, just to flip it as high as possible and hope for a lucky bounce.
Chalice with the shot, straight to Chubba's logo on his jersey there. Good say. We'll take a look at that one on the replay. Freya just kind of skating through 2 Admirals players to get that space.
Yeah, and I think that was an easy shot there for Chubba to save. You know, he saw it all the way, and I think Chalice was just...
Oh, tipped in front. Not sure who got the tip. Can't see the player's number there, but that was a shot from the blue line and deflected down and just under Chubba's blocker.
Yeah, it looked like McCog there
Yeah,
able to deflect that shot. And again, another example of the Stampede just evolving their game here in this second game of the series, and you know, being able to get traffic in front of Chubba and take away his eyes and take away his reaction time and make it such that the shots coming in are really difficult for him to save, because I think they saw last game that if he can see it cleanly, he's going to save it. But this game, you know, kudos to the Stampede for adjusting their gameplay, and they have what to show for it on the board here with 5-2 with just over 5 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, 5-2 game. I think I'm going to miss out on my shootout. I was really hoping for some free hockey, but we will likely finish in regulation time. We'll keep an eye out to see if the Admirals decide to pull Chubba to get the extra attacker out. I know last night Stampede opted for maybe like 50 seconds left before they attempted to come back from a 2-goal deficit, bring the extra attacker out.
Yeah, we'll look to see Chubba go, but I think that they'll try and definitely get pressure to get one on the board before they pull him.
Yeah, three goals in 4 minutes is going to be tough, even with the extra attacker.
Oh, and
puck bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, big turnover there, almost eventuated in a goal or a dangerous shot on net.
Yeah, Dayu with the puck. He's going to try and skate round. Little move there to create some space and time. Stampede reached 40 shots now. Did the puck hit the net? No, it didn't hit the roof there.
Yeah, it looks like we'll play on.
Daigle will dump again, hoping to get some more scoring opportunities, but the puck exits the zone, Stampede possession, and it goes back to Daigle's stick. Oh, kind of did a no-look pass there, and it ended up going to Freya. But Admirals clear the puck.
Yeah, and I think what we're starting to see is the Admirals, you know, maybe defensive structure falling apart a little bit as they do really feel the pressure of trying to get another goal here with just over 3 minutes left.
Yeah, Quigley bumped off the puck there. It looks like we've got a broken stick. Oh, no, I thought it was Quigley with the broken stick, but that was Steven. So we're going to play on. Ross takes a hit into the boards by Daigle. McIntosh, I think McIntosh knocked that puck out. He's going to be all right with it going all the way to the Stampede zone. McCullum with the dump with Ross stopping the icing. McLeish comes in. The veteran with the shot from the blue line. Saved by Hasselman. We do get a whistle. Was looking to potentially play it, but the ref whistles it play down.
Yeah, McLeish here just loading up and calling out for a prayer, and it looks like it goes unanswered as Hasselman makes a really routine save there.
Chalice manages to get that puck but dumps that down. Mason Kennedy with the puck. Over to Van der Meulen. He passes to Kunst, but that didn't connect cleanly. But Regan collects it, passes that to Kunst, who couldn't get there in time. Bit of a easy icing call there as Amston just kind of misses everyone.
And it looks like Bartek commenting, we'll probably need to pull Chuba at 3 minutes 30 to give enough time for a comeback. Bartek, our resident mathematics PhD, so I'm sure some serious number crunching went into that, and I'd like to know the probability of their comeback now. And certainly would have been a bit higher if Kunst had been able to bury that.
Yeah, there are actually some research papers out there on when to pull the goalie. Interesting stuff for those math nerds out there.
Yeah, and it would be real interesting to see a paper like that come out of New Zealand. I'd imagine that they're mostly based in Canada and potentially Scandinavian countries.
Yeah, get onto that, Bartek. There's your PhD right there. Hayward Jones takes the puck. 1 minute 40 left in regulation time. Admirals need to get that puck up. That's stolen away by Hurley. He whips around, manages to get a shot on net, saved by Chuba. Oh, that was number 29 there, Campbell.
Yeah, looking for another deflection.
Yeah, he was in the right spot for it. Logan Campbell, I don't think related to the Auckland Logan Campbell. Looks like we've got Stampede at 42 shots, which is their average for their game. Let's see if they can increase their average by getting one more with 1 minute left. Oh, we've got a penalty. I think that was from something behind the play. McCullum and Regan, surprise, surprise, they've been going at it all game.
Yeah, it looks like McCollum's going to sit for 2. So with 54 seconds left in the third, it looks like it might be a little bit too late for the Admirals, but we'll look to see what they do here on the power play.
What we just missed from the replay showing, some Admirals fans cheering, kind of jeering at Cullum there, and he was just telling him to take a look at the scoreboard. Yeah, McCullum, he's sitting in the box, but he's cheering loud now. He knows the work has kind of been done for the Stampede. He's going to sit back and enjoy the rest of the game potentially in that box.
From the VIP box.
Sky Henry with the puck over to Vespa. Amston manages to clear it. This actually plays into the Stampede's favor as they can just keep dumping the puck and let the clock wind down. No icing calls if you're on the penalty kill. McIntosh with the puck. I want to see one more shot for 43. There we go, 43 shots for the Stampede. Absolutely incredible. Sestroni now with the puck. 5 seconds left. Centering pass. Oh, just blocked there by Burns. Veteran defenseman as well, just sliding on the ice to stop any sort of shot.
Yeah, with 1 second left, still putting their body on the line is the Stampede. And you have to take your hat off to them. I mean, they changed their game plan significantly from last night, and it really paid off from them. They were able to, put 5 goals on, a lot of deflections, getting bodies in front of the net and taking away Chuba's eyes. And yeah, really, really dominant performance by the SkyCity Stampede.
Yeah, that felt like the normal sort of Stampede that I'm used to watching. I only got into watching the league in 2014, so I'm just used to dominant Stampede play, and that was vintage Stampede right there. 5-2 win. That will keep the Stampede first on the table. Not that they were at any risk, but that's going to extend their points difference and their goal difference as well, as that is the next tiebreaker.
Yeah, and the Admirals will split the difference here this weekend with the SkyCity Stampede in what was an exciting 2-game series. And yeah, I think you have to take your hat off to Alex Regan, 4 goals in the series, great result. Unfortunately, just not enough to put them over the edge tonight.
Yeah, as a Swarm fan, I think they'll be pretty happy with having the series split this weekend. Keeps the second place hopes still in view for the Swarm, but they still have yet to go down to Queenstown to play the Stampede as well. So yeah, plenty of more exciting series to come up for the rest of the season. Next weekend, there are 2 series going on. The Admirals will be travelling down to Dunedin. Dunedin have their games on Friday and Saturday night, so make sure to tune into that. And the Canterbury Red Devils are coming up to play the Botany Swarm, and that will be Saturday and Sunday night. So make sure you tune into those games, as they should be very exciting.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you've enjoyed these 2 games, and tonight I know we certainly have, but for now we'll say kakite, and we will see you next time.
See ya.